Easiest way to stop paying per lead. Your phone rang, now what? You paid $80 for that click. Your phone rang, your guy picked up, and the person on the other end asked one question: how much? He told them. They said thanks and hung up. Gone. $80 for a 30-second call. If you own a local business, this happens way too often. You pay for every lead, every click, every phone call, and half of them are tire kickers who just want a quote to compare with every other five companies they called. What if I told you there's a way to stop paying per lead completely, not reduce it, not lower the cost, stop paying altogether? I'm going to show you exactly how I did it and how I walk you through the whole thing so you can basically copy it for your business. Why paying per lead keeps you stuck? Let me ask you something. How long can you keep paying $50, $80, 120 per lead before it breaks your business? Most local business owners I talk to are spending $2,000 to $3,000 every single month on ads, Google Ads, Facebook, those lead generation companies that promises 10 leads a week. And sure, sometimes it works. You get calls, you book jobs. The second you stop paying, the lead stops coming. You're renting your customers, you don't own anything. And here's the worst part: those platforms know you need them. So every 6 months, they raise the prices. What cost you $40 per lead last year now costs $70. And next year, you could be $100. You are on the treadmill that keeps speeding up. And the only way to stay on it is to keep paying more. What most local businesses get wrong. Most local service companies have a website, but when I look at this website, I can tell you in 10 seconds while they're not getting calls from Google. The website is invisible. Here's what happens. The homeowner types in plumber near me or roofer in dollars into Google. They see three results at the top with a little map. That's called the map pack. Those three businesses get most of the calls. Below that, there is a list of websites. These are organic sections or the blue links. If your site isn't showing up here, if your site shows up there, you can still get calls, good calls, people who are ready to hire someone right now. But most local business websites don't show up anywhere. Not in the map pack, not in the organic results, nowhere. Why? Because they make one mistake. They try to rank everything. They add pages for every city in their service. They have one website with 50 locations, pages, and Google ignores all of it. Google wants to show people websites that are specific to their city, not a page buried on the site, the actual homepage. That's why small local businesses website beats Yelp, Angie's, and big franchise and other companies. I'm going to show you the exact case study that we built out that cost less than $224 if you were to do this today, and how it was able to generate 16 qualified leads that would have cost a business owner anywhere between $1,600 to $3,000 to build out. That cost less than $100 to build. And this is a simple one page website. So when someone searches your services on Google, three section appears. You have the sponsored section, you have the Google Maps section, and you have the organic sections. So in the sponsored section, this is the section where you see most businesses like yourself is competing to show up right here. Then you have these local service sections here, local service ads, where people have guaranteed business. Google gets you leads. So your cost keeps going up. 25% of the searches that are local comes to the sponsor section, 65% to the local organic section here, and the remaining 10-15% or so comes to this organic section. And it is here you really want to rank. Not many calls do come, but I'm going to show you exactly how to dominate your area, especially if you serve multiple areas within your location, anywhere between 5 to 20-mile radius. This is exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. So please stick with me. I'm going to walk you through this website case study. So this is a simple one-page website. The very first step we took was got an exact match domain. You might ask, what is an exact match domain? An exact match domain is basically you including the core service you render plus the city in getting the domain name. This is exactly what it's going to look like. You have gutters, our main service. Then you have the city McKinney, which we service. So you could have a pre-modifier or a post-modifier, whichever one works, but ensure that the core service gutters and McKinney appears in the domain. So that's the very first thing we did. And the second thing, we need Google to identify or know exactly what our website is all about. You can do this by the title tag. The title tag basically indicates your core service plus your related service plus your city. And this tells Google exactly what your website is all about. Then let's look at the third step we took. It also include a core service plus related service plus city in the first headline of the website homepage itself. It tells Google the structure of your website and what it should expect. Then the fourth thing and the last step for this section above the fold is this first paragraph just below the headline. You also want to include the core service plus the city in which you render the service in the first paragraph. And this concludes this first section. The second section is the our service section. It says here you want to include all of the related services that you're offering. In our case, replacement, repairs, cleaning, and what have you. Then the third section is why they should choose this company. Since this section you want to build on your expertise. What do you do? How do you service your clients? What is your timeline from start to finish? Are you family owned? How long you've been in business? The people you've served, are you licensed? Are you insured? Do you offer financing? So this section you want to convince your users to actually hire you. Then you have the second to last section that you must include is the frequently asked questions section. So this section you want to answer queries people who are searching for your services are consistently asking Google to get answers for. And Google has given us hints from their repertoire on how to do this. You could basically get those questions using AI too, but I like to leverage Google because they have the data for what people are looking for. So you see this section, a couple people also ask when you type whatever service it is you're offering. In our case, you're saying how much do Goto's cost on average in Texas. You want to frame it in such a way that it is local to your area. So it will seem how much do Goto's cost on average in McKinney, Texas. What is the best Goto company in McKinney? That's exactly how you want to frame and position your website such that it's able to rank for multiple queries that people are actively searching for. Then the very last section is the zip code. You want to include the zip code of the area that you're servicing. In McKinney, these are all the zip codes in McKinney. You want to include as many of them as possible such that you're able to turn up for searches that people look for within your zip code. Because most people actually look for service owners to come out to them. People are very close to them to actually come out and help them with your services. That's exactly people you want to target. And that's how we're able to generate these 16 leads over the period of 1 year from this website that spent less than $100 to acquire. Then after we would have finished all of this optimization on the website, to get Google to trust us basically, we have to list our website on local directories. So we got our website listed on over 400 local directories, including Yelp. We didn't go out and fill out this thing manually. We hired someone to help us do this, a VA. And they offer the services on Fiverr. Mohammed Wai does this for $75 for 400 local directories, and you get the submissions all within 7 days back, rather. So basically, this is going to save you time, save you energy, save you money in the long term. You could basically focus on your business and not worry about all of this. So that's all we spend: $75 for local citations and $15 for the domain itself. And we generated 16 qualified leads that would have cost us anywhere between $1,600 to $3,000 to actually generate. There were things we didn't do with this website that could have doubled the number of leads we got. You notice we didn't report on the number of calls we got with this website because the phone number we have on this website does not work. So by putting an active phone number on this website, we would have doubled the number of calls. Reason being that most people who are looking for services in the local industry are basically looking for someone to call right now to speak to come to their homes and resolve the issues they have within the hour. They're not looking to fill out a form that gets responded to within 24 to 74 hours. They are looking for people to come out to their home right now, not tomorrow. So that's exactly something that would have helped us a lot. Another thing that could have further uh, given us more ranking and authority with Google is have each of these related service on a different page. So Gutter Repair will have its own page talking about just gutter repairs. It helps us rank for separate pages for various keywords that has to do with gutter repairs. We have a separate page that caters for gutter cleaning alone. It helps us rank for just gutter cleaning, and gutter cleaning questions will also appear on those pages. That's exactly what we would expect. Then, if you look at the map of McKinney right here, we service areas like Prosper, Roland, New Hope. We also want to target these multiple locations within the area. Although Google does not really uh, favor inner pages, but it's something we should have. It builds authority overall. Then, aside from the local directories that I mentioned, In order for us to get our website from position number one, from position number two to position number one, we need high authority website upvoting us. Say you're going for a job interview and you have 20 or 30% vouching for you with the interviewer that you're credible, you know exactly what it is you're going to do. Upon getting to the interview, you've made it reasonably possible for you to actually get that job. That's exactly how Google works. The more high authority websites mentioning your business and linking back to you, the more trust Google gives to your business and they rank you way up in the search. And you can basically get this done for cheap using press release. Press release is basically a newsworthy article that talks about your business and give it out in a good light. So you basically get 450 guaranteed placements by issuing out a press release. And this guarantees you mentions to your website and Google Trust all of these links that are coming from your website. So it's something you really should have. Then aside from this, all of the other things you basically need to get on your website to get it ranking is high quality links. Where one link alone costs 100, anywhere between 75 to $100 to achieve. So that's something you really want to add onto the belt. I use the service of my local SEO mentor. It does this for anywhere between 75 to $100 for local guest post and niche edits. Local guest post cost anywhere between 74 to $90 and niche edit costs between 90 to $95. That's something you should expect to get your rankings jumping from position number 5 to position number 1. So that's all of the things we didn't do with this website, but we've improved upon over time that you could also get your website done. Like I said, this gets you started $224. You get all of this: domain name, hosting, citation, press release, indexation service, and content. No fancy design, no development, just a one page website. Took off within a few hours to develop, and we got a lot of these results basically. So that's all. Then, like I said, since we've established that the Google kind of ranks the home page, like the case study we said, we're able to outrank big sites like Yelp, Angie's Lists, Today Homes Owner. These are authority websites that have been in the business for years. So in order for us to be able to target multiple locations, we want to have individual domains, individual websites, exact match domains, using the process we use in building out the McKinney website to build out the same structure for other locations that we are targeting. And thus, we'll have the same site, the same structure design, and targeting different cities, we get more leads. So imagine if you could get anywhere between 2 to 5 leads per month from each of these sites. Across your 7 sites, you could get anywhere between 14 to 35 leads. So let's say you're paying $80 per lead right now. 35 leads would cost you $2,800 every single month forever. That's something you should be worried about. And this site basically spends less than $1,600 to set up one time and you get list leads forever. The structure of the website is going to look like this. You have the home page, you have the service all page that lists all of the services, you have the location page that lists all of the neighbor locations, then you have the service plus location pages that list each of the service and locations for each of the service. At the end of the day, you come up with a list of over 50 to 100 page websites that you will get all fully optimized to rank on Google. Why this beats paying Google ads every time? So let me be clear. I'm not saying ads are really bad. If you're getting good results with them, keep them going, running your business and make money. But here's what I'm saying. Start building the systems now while you're still running your ads. So in 6 months from now, you can cut the ad spend in half. And a year from now, you can turn them completely off. Because once the sites start ranking, they just keep working. You're not paying Google every time someone clicks. You're not competing in an auction where prices goes up every single year. You own your assets forever. And here's the thing, the map pack is the best place to be. Those three businesses at the top with the map get most of the calls. If you can get there, do it. Most businesses can't, or they're in a competitive market where it's actually hard. That's okay. You can still win by ranking in organic results below the map pack. That's where my tested site ranked and it got a lot of leads. Plus, the same things that helped you rank organically can also help your Google business profile, the citations, the press release, good content, all works together in sync. So what happens after your site rank? So let's say you build a site, it starts ranking, this starts coming in. Now what? This is what most people start messing up. They think the hard part is getting the leads. The real part is money in what you do after you get a contract. Here's what we do for you long term if you work with us. You could basically do this yourself. We've shown you the blueprint. We've given you everything you need to rank your business. But if you work with us, we optimize your Google business profile going forward such that you're able to rank in this map section. We review your collection. We set up a review collection system for your business. We set up a missed call text back for you such that when someone calls your business and you're busy, they automatically get texted back. We set up an AI chat widget that books clients for you on autopilot. And above all, we stay up on top of Google's trends, on top of Google's latest trends to keep you in the know with current updates and implement them right on your site. You can basically do this yourself today for $224 per city. Build the sites that rank, own your lead source, and stop paying. But if you want us to do this for you, we get everything done for you. Buy the domain, build a page, submit directories, press release, all of the all of the backlinks. Either way, you get rankings within 90 to 120 days. The list starts coming in. And if you've stayed so far to the end of this video, thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel. If you have questions, leave them in the comment section and try to book a free audit call with us today. Let's see how we can get your lead source going. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.